so it's very important. I see that in many places, people are more oriented towards the asanas, which is already okay, it's better than nothing, right? But I think the combination of all these aspects is really good, and then comes you, for example, with your work of psychotherapy, that helps people to understand, the stories that they are telling themselves unconsciously, believing those stories and stuff like that. And to somehow rewrite the script, right? The script of their life, right? and then as a yoga practitioner and teacher as well, you have this understanding that bringing people also, not only this intellectual, this mind understanding of their own condition, but also bringing the aspect of working somatically with the body, it really helps them to get more resources, I think in the terms of energy, in the terms of the nervous system. A person who is traumatized or a person who is depressed has issues, with the movement of nervous impulses. And when we are practicing yoga or pranayama, we are working exactly with the nervous system, helping it to become more efficient. If they are in a state of downness, to become more active. If it is too active, to become more, settled, and somehow be able to, receive more of the stimuli from outside through the senses without overwhelming it.
Yeah, absolutely. Because one thing even though we can influence the world, but on a larger scale in our life, if we're lucky enough to live to 100 years, there's not really much that we can change. But what we can do is to increase our emotional regulation and tolerance.
That is something that I think I saw something that you wrote or you spoke about this thing, the window of tolerance, and that's all about, I guess, so because I don't think life is going to be easier. What it feels is that life is actually getting faster and more demanding, and without having this capacity to deal with all this external input, then the person will break down. Right? It's just overwhelming. I see that. I say about myself, I see in my own experience that I think without yoga, living in Beijing for more than 10 years now, I think I would be in a very, stress condition, and yoga has been helping me, not only physically, as I said, working on my nervous system through the asanas and pranayama, but the philosophy is also very important for me. And I have been doing also, I'm recently studying psychoanalysis and, understanding, very exciting, I love that idea. And, it really feels very, very valuable, the understanding of the mind in such a way, for example, the work that you do with people, helping them to understand the stories, as I said, the stories, the stuff that is in their mind, that they are, it's basically like unconscious. So
so through the work in the therapy rooms, like in my practices in the therapy rooms, I always say I try to engage my clients between sessions for their self-awareness and for recovery therapeutic activities, and mindfulness practice has always been part of the homework. I call that homework.
It's necessary.
It's very necessary.
Imagine you just go to the for a consultation once a week, and then what? It needs the homework.
It needs the homework, and I'm also very excited about us working together for yoga one time to do it in the park. So
we need to schedule the day, right?
We need to schedule the day, and that's gonna be a very special session where it's gonna be more emotional focused. There's gonna be a lot of pranayama there as well, and we're to create and hopefully a safe and vulnerable place for us to just be connecting with ourselves, and instead of letting our mind lead our body to do whatever posture our mind wants it to do, we're gonna take care of our body and let our body
allow our bodies to express, right?
To lead. So we're gonna have a session together with Bruno, with Avisha, together with me and CandleX.
So we hope to see you there with us.
Yes, we definitely hope that it's gonna be a wonderful time, and afterwards we're gonna have a meal and a light conversation together. So join us.